Okay, pyramids and cones. Here we go. Pyramids and cones have a pointy top. They meet at a vertex point. Okay, so the formulas have a, oh, that's great, a 1/3. I did my 3 too bubbly. Have a 1/3 or 0.33. You can use this on a calculator if you don't want to use the 1/3. Okay. Okay. Same as what we were talking about with the rectangular prisms and the cylinders. What is the base face? Meaning, what is the shape of the base face? The shape of the base face determines the formula that gets replaced here. That's it. What is the shape of the base face? I repeat myself a lot. Okay, we're going to do examples, but we're going to go to the sheets. Okay, so we're going to the first one. This is a, oh wait, we're doing a cone. What did I want? A pyramid first. Where's the pyramid? Are there no pyramids? Okay, so here's a pyramid. 4, 4, 4. I don't like that one. 9, 9, 9. What the heck? Okay, I guess we'll do 4, 4, 4. You know what? I'll change it. So instead of that one, let's do an example that has different numbers. Do they have other ones? Yeah, 10, 12, 12, 8. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're going to do a pyramid. All right. But I'm going to change it because I don't like that one. All right, so look, if I give you a pyramid, what is the shape of a base face? Okay, so say we'll slowly build it. Okay, so say this is 9, say this is 5, right? Okay, and then I'm going to have it meeting. Oh, that looks terrible, but we tried. Okay, right. Okay, so there's my little pyramid. And then let's do a little vertical. And then we'll call that, how high do we want it? I'll make it a 7, 7. Okay, we'll make it meters. There we go. Okay, so here's my little pyramid. Okay, so when you look at this pyramid, it has a little pointy top, right? So it's like you put your little finger right there and it's a pointy top. Again, because it has the pointy top, right, you're gonna have a 1/3 here. It's going to be 1/3 base times height. Okay. Okay, so now here we go. If it's 9 by 5 by 7, all right, I already know the volume is going to be 1/3 base height. All right, now I need to know what is the shape of my base face. So when I look at this, this is my base face right here. This is my capital B. That is a rectangle because it's a 9 by 5. So if it's a rectangle, the formula of a rectangle is length times width. So my exact formula for this rectangular pyramid, and this is what it is, it's a rectangular pyramid because the base is that's supposed to be an R, is a rectangle, but it has the pointy top, so it is a pyramid. So this is a rectangular pyramid. It has a rectangle base. It has a pointy top. That's where the pyramid comes from. Okay, here, let's do a capital R just because that got all messed up. Okay, so I have the 1/3. And again, if you want to put 0.3, you can. So I'll do the OR. So this is an OR. Okay. All right, what is the shape of my base face? My shape of my base face is a rectangle, so it's length times width. So length times width, right? That's where it is, length times width. So it's 9 times 5, 9 times 5. And then what is the height? What's the stretch? 7. That's it. So it's just like the prism where it's length times width times height, but because you have the pointy top, you have these little triangular prisms that are shaved off. And so it's 1/3 the volume of a rectangular prism. Okay, so 1/3 length times width times height, or 0.3, 9 times 5 times 7. And so if you threw that in, 1/3, 9 times 5 times 7. What did I do wrong? Let's go back. Let's see what I put. Oh, I forgot to put the times. Oh, that's probably what I did on the last video. Times 9 times 5 times 7. Okay, 105. So I get 105 here. Okay, what if you did the 0.3, right? So say you didn't want to do the 1/3. What if you just went 0.3 times 9 times 5 times 7, and you get 94.5. So both of these are acceptable. That's it. Okay, coming back to here, so look, this is a rectangular prism because the base is a rectangle. This is a rectangular prism. The base is a rectangle. This, okay, let me first do this one. 12 is a rectangular, it's a pyramid. A rectangular pyramid because the base is a rectangle. Rectangular pyramid, rectangular pyramid. This, however, it is a pyramid, but look at the shape of the base. The shape of the base is not a rectangle, it's a triangle. Okay, so if we look at this one I'll do here on paper because it has different numbers. This here is a slant height. Remember, if this is a triangle, the 6 and the 8 are your base times height. This 10 is a slant height. You use that when you're looking for surface area. We're not looking for surface area. So here, this is a triangular pyramid. It's a pyramid because it has a little pointy top, but it's a triangular because the base face is the shape of a triangle. Okay, so volume is 1/3 base face times height. Okay, so what's the shape of my base face? It's a triangle. What is the formula of a triangle? 1/2 base times height, and now you have another height. That should not confuse you. The 1/3 is your pointy top. The height is the stretch of the pyramid. And then the base face, this capital B base face, is the shape of the base face of this pyramid, which is a triangle. What's the area formula of a triangle? 1/2 base times height. So now if I go ahead and label these, and it doesn't matter for here which one is the base, which one's the height. Okay, it doesn't matter. So if I make this base and this height and this 11 the height, remember the fact that there's two heights, don't let it confuse you. This height has to do with the triangle. This height is the height of the pyramid. Okay. Okay, so now you throw the numbers in. And again, if you want to use the 1/3 and the 1/2, you can. If you want to use the 0.3 and the 0.5, you can. So I'm just going to kind of write over here. So 1/3, I'll do them both. 1/2, 6 times 8, and then times 11. Okay, so if you throw that in your calculator, 1/3 times 1/2 times, what am I doing? 6 times 8 times 11. Let's just make sure. 1/3, 1/2 times 6 times 8 times 11. Okay, and we get 88. Okay, so then this is 88. Okay, what if you want 0.3, 0.5 times 6, whoops, that's a times 8, times 11, what does that give you? All right, so if you want to use that, say you don't want to use the 1/3 and the 1/2, 0.3 times 0.5 times 6 times 8 times 11, and you get 79.2. So 79.2, and I'm forgetting my units, which is meters cubed. We'll just throw that on the outside. Whoopsie. Fair enough. Okay, so when you're taking care of pyramids, you need to ask yourself, what's the shape of the base face? That is your capital B. And then if it has a pointy top, it has the 1/3. If it doesn't have the pointy top, it doesn't have the 1/3. I just realized I made my bubble big on the 3, so I whited it out and then I uploaded it. So I'm going to have you guys like write it in. Okay, we got to hit cones, but I just realized I might have to use the backside to this. Okay, so cones also have pointy tops, except these are laying down, except for these two. These are upright. All right. Okay, so again, this is radius. This is my height. Why do I have radius? Because the shape of the base face is a circle. And then you have your height, and then it's 1/3. That's it. Okay, so we're going to write it right in here. How many are in the back? So there's, yeah. I'm just looking. Well, let's look at 2 and 4. Okay, so here, if I look at this, remember, volume of a pointy top is 1/3 base face times height. Okay, what's the shape? Oops, 1/3. See, I told you. 1/3. Okay, what's the shape of the base face? It's a circle. What's the radius? The radius is, oh, I'm sorry, the diameter here is 14. This 14 is the diameter, so the radius is 7. This is what we want to use, right? Okay, so if your base face shape is a circle, that's what the formula is going to go right here. So volume is 1/3 pi r squared, and then of course the stretch of the height, which is 14, right? That stretch, the height, the vertical stretch, the vertical height. Okay, so now volume is 1/3 pi 7 squared, height is 14, right? So this is the diameter, half of that is 7, that's why that's a 7 squared, and then that height, vertical height, is the 14. Okay, you throw that in your calculator. What you see is what you type. So 1/3 times shift pi times 7 squared times 14. Do I have the same thing? I do. And so 718. Let's just put it up. Oh, I'll put it down here. 718.38 inches cubed. Right? Okay, that's decimal form. Right? Okay. So I'll have this uploaded. You'll probably have questions on it, but it'll be more regards to the calculator and what you want to put in. Because like I said, you could put the 1/3, you could put the 0.3, you could type in 3.14, or you could type in the shift pi button. It's up to you, but that's what we have. Okay? All right. Bye, guys.